my position became not credible. Media reports. So I was willing to step back. And believe me when I tell you that the title fight was my dream. That's an ultimate goal. It's the highest event in the sport. I got 3 other belts, which and strikers dream on K1. And this was going to be the crown of my career, which I'm giving up to take a couple steps back to get back on the world test and prove myself when I'm a clean fighter. And then when that is established, get back on the horse and continue.
No reason to think that he juices himself for steroids or otherwise abuses the process. What I do know is I have a positive test in front of me.
It's going to be hard for me to support the request for a conditional license because of the identified and recognized tests that we have and how that it's already been identified that there's basically a strict liability associated with the positive test. And that each athlete is responsible for what they ingest, whether it be orally or whatever medications are given to them from that perspective. What I would be supportive of, though, is this. We have an opportunity to allow you to come back to us for a license for a shorter period than 1 year. And the fact that is part of our denial of licensing the process at this point in time. I would be supportive of a motion that would allow him to reapply within a 9-month period of time, effectively from the March 27th test date, which accomplishes a very similar purpose of a very similar type of sanction that you would have imposed upon him had he tested positive in as far as events themselves.
I would be willing to have a discussion to maybe look at what I'm doing, and I guess I'm adding a mitigation potential here for 9 months. And I don't know with the rest of my fellow commissioners still looking at a lesser sentence, if a lesser sentence for 9 months would have any impact. Is it 8 months, 7 months?
I'm probably not as in favor of that. I respect tremendously your opinion on it. I think it would send the correct message, though, to distinguish between those in our disciplinary matters versus something here where we have an application for license. I mean, I could support 9 months if that's the will of the commission.
I have great respect for Mr. Overeem. Watched his last fight and in his hearing here today. I don't know for sure if he's being acted upon or not, if you know what I mean. It's a tough decision to make. But if he were here on testosterone, he'd be 9 months plus a percentage of his purse. So if we deny him a license based upon 9 months, he's losing 100% of his purse because he missed the fight, which would be greater than someone else. So the penalty would be, and is going to be, if we're pulled out, severe. So whatever the commission decides, but I think a 9-month period of time with the agreement that he wouldn't go anywhere else, fight anywhere else, that he would serve out that time without going and fighting elsewhere would serve me adequately.
So I think we should entertain the motion for a denial of the application with the period of time for prohibition of reapplying to 9 months, shorten it to 9 months as opposed to 12 months. And was that in the form of a motion that you made?
Yes.
Commissioner Granger? It's been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Second. So clearly the motion then is for a denial of